We are happy to see you all back here at Wealthy Coin. The next bull run for Shiba Inu will begin on this date. Latest updates about Shiba Inu. Despite the faultless upgrade of the ETH network, the Ethereum-based altcoin Shiba Inu took a blow this week. Investors sought signs of when interest rates will be raised, as this could indicate a decline in the value of cryptocurrencies. In this video, we'll go over when the next bull run for Shiba Inu will begin. Latest updates about Shiba Inu. If you want to watch more videos like this one, where we predict and analyze the prices of Shiba Inu, be sure to subscribe to our channel, share the video, and give us a thumbs up. We will start the video without further ado. With a loss of 10.52% from the previous week and 21.51% from the previous month, SHIB's value dropped to 0.000001174 USD in the most recent trading session. The recent price drop was due to more than just one statistic. For example, not only did the number of daily active addresses drop, but so did the market value realized value ratio. Following these negative indications, a new downward trend is likely in the near future. That being said, experts predict that the Shiba Inu will drop 25% this month from 0.00000 yen, $83.30.0000003. Similar to how SHIB's moving average convergence divergence indicated a negative market edge, it also gave a similar image. It is hardly surprising that investors are looking for signals of hope in the market, given the current pessimistic outlook. That is precisely what our preferred investment for 2022 has given its early adopters. A great reason to have a positive outlook for 2022 and 2023 is to sit on 100% gains and hope for even more. There was a brief period in September when the Shiba Inu price seemed to be flirting with the beginning of a bull run, but the bulls lost steam as a result of the strong dollar. Important levels have been abandoned since the start of the month, with the largest at 0.0000000 yen USD. If the Federal Reserve follows suit on Wednesday, causing a huge sell-off in cryptocurrencies due to even greater dollar strength, the Swedish Riksbank, which sets the market tone with a supersized 100 BP boost, appears to be granting another step lower. Following today's market-rattling surprise £100 raise by the Swedish Riksbank, the Shiba Inu price is vulnerable to central bank intervention. Despite the fact that the CK and Sweden are unrelated to cryptocurrency, markets are on edge before of Wednesday's Fed policy meeting, and a 100 basis point raise would completely alter the market dynamic. An avalanche sell-off in stocks and cryptocurrency would be set off by massive dollar strength. As markets get increasingly concerned that 100 BPS could be imminent, the SHIB price could potentially fall by 10% before the Fed meeting. The way Powell delivers this message will determine how much further strength the dollar will receive. Instinking a fresh wave of selling in stocks and cryptocurrencies, sending the euro-dollar tumbling again below parity and putting enough pressure on a break below $0.000000965. After then, a new window of opportunity opens up that may witness a decline unraveling towards $0.000655, resulting in an additional 40% loss for 2022. Another possibility is that things will turn around if the Fed merely announces a smaller than expected rate hike accompanied by a dovish statement. That would be an 11% gain and a minor increase to around $0.00009 USD. The short-term rise would halt at that point, with the 55-day simple moving average, the historic key level at $0.000001209, and the red falling trendline all occupying that area as ceilings. Unification, the company behind Shibarium, has announced several significant changes to the upcoming Shiba Inu Layer 2 protocol, along with details about X-Fund and a bonus from ShibaSwap. The Unification Foundation has confirmed in an official notification that preparations for the next protocol's public testnets and fourth alpha are continuing apace. Plans for these testnets, expected to launch at the end of September or soon after, are also reaffirmed in the announcement. Final X-Fund claims are due soon, and Unification wants the community to remember that. With the last X-Fund minting on August 22nd, the Unification Foundation established a maximum claiming term of 1 month, which ended on September 22nd, 2022. Any unclaimed X-Fund coins will be burned by the smart contract after this deadline. According to Unification, the final quantity may fall short of the 10,000 units initially anticipated. There was a current stock of 9,888. There are X-Funds that can be claimed on the ShibaSwap bonus up to next year. Despite the fact that the smart contract will use up any remaining X-Funds, the announcement claims that you will be able to withdraw unclaimed tokens from the X-Fund Yield and ShibaSwap websites until early 2023. The transfer of the X funds to the Unification Community Fund is contingent upon the outcome of a proposed governance measure. People who help with the network's development, innovation, and other initiatives will be rewarded with tokens. To ensure that the network is prepared for all participants upon official launch, the initial public beta testnet will mainly target developers and delegators. Additionally, the announcement states that the mainnet launch will be secure because to the impending public beta, which will repair flaws and open test the system. Additionally, in order to get ready for the mainnet launch, any validators who are interested can join the beta. Support for the Ethereum merging is also promised in the announcement because it thinks it's better for the industry as a whole. Unification intends to back ETH2 in the previous split. Our goal is to maintain support for both the original fork and the new ETH2 network. Considering Unification's stance on decentralization, we think it's in the greatest interest of the blockchain community as a whole to provide top-notch tools across all platforms. The network has formally decided to stop minting Bone as per a previous community consensus. The price of Bone, the Shibarium protocol's official gas, has surpassed $230 million, the decided upon maximum for Bone farming. To give Shibarium validators access to the remaining $20 million of Bone's ultimate maximum supply, the community agreed in June to cease minting Bone at $230 million. For standard protocol operations, a minimum of $20 million in Bone is required. Shiba Inu has dropped hints that they will be releasing more than one token, with Treat and Shi being among them. The ecosystem's official stablecoin will be Shi, whereas Treat will only serve as a reward token. According to Shytoshi Kusama, Australia would most likely be the final testing ground for Shiba Eternity, the SHIB CCG game. When asked about it by a well-known member of the SHIB's community at SHIB Alexander, Kusama revealed the truth. After debuting on September 17, 2022 in Australia, the Shiba Eternity game made its way to the Apple App Store one day later. Users from Australia were given the same opportunity as users from Vietnam to be among the first to test and report bugs in the Shiba Eternity game. The CCG game on board the ship was a smashing success according to test reports from Vietnam. The Shiba team reportedly had to increase the capacity of the game's server 50 times to meet the unexpectedly huge demand. Kusama confirmed that Download Day would most likely be the next event in response to people's requests for a premiere test of the ship CCG in their country. A user from Turkey made a request and mentioned that the Turkish community is looking forward to Shiba Eternity. Could you please let us know when the game will be available for download on the App Store? Quickly, Kusama got back to me. He went on to say that not only will certain countries be able to download the game, but the entire world. He claims that the Shiba squad is out to prove to the Shadowcats that they are no laughing matter. Furthermore, he hopes that on download day, the game will have more downloads than any other app in the App Store. In a separate update before the download, the primary developer of Shiba Inu mentioned that ship burns could be feasible in the game, but he would release further specifics at that time. Many talks will take place before the download day, and Kusama added that Shiba Eternity is more than just a game. When the game launches, the Shiba team hopes to increase its popularity. William Volk, a consultant on Shiba Eternity, demonstrated the game at last month's Gamescom, the largest video game trade event in the world. The announcement came from the crypto payment gateway company Now Payments, which allows companies to begin taking leash payments from clients. Even more crucially, the platform always allows them to trade in their leash for fiat. The Shiba Inu ecosystem has two native tokens, Leash and Jin. The day came to an end with that. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up.